Hey guys, it's me, Katrina. All right, so I have this from 2 years ago when I lived in Huntsville, Alabama. This, I had downloaded an app called the Architecture of Radio, um, and it basically shows all the satellites, everything in the area, um, Wi-Fi systems, anything. It's a pretty cool app. Um, so during the time that I had been looking for it because I was all of a sudden getting hit horribly with radiation. Um, my handler had left for Christmas and he was making strange, like death threat kind of um, I don't know, remarks. And he's kind of a strange guy anyway. And it was weird, and I didn't really know what he was gonna pull or what anyone was gonna pull, and yeah, and on my Facebook I kept getting things about end of life planning, death doulas. It was just I always get that before they attempt something. So all of a sudden my heart was hurting really bad. I was getting just very, very sick. The dogs are very sick. So I ran the Architecture Radio app and I found some really interesting results. Okay. So I have this muted because I don't really want everything that was said in that video on YouTube as of right now. So I will have comments. Okay, come on. Okay. Alright, so I had downloaded it on my iPad and it didn't have screen recording, so then I had to take a phone. But look, you can see there's a dome of energy hitting the house. Watch. There it is. And it was hitting the window and balcony and our entire place. And this was on December 26, 2016. I found this, and it said that whatever satellite or whatever wherever this was coming from, it was 2.3 miles away. I almost died. It was nonstop. It hardly ever turned off. But you'll see dome of energy just hitting the house. So then I didn't know about antenna search and everything back then. Then you can see that was in December. And then they were doing it again every single day, never stopped. This video is from April. Okay, this is some kind of a satellite or a drone. Oh, there's another that sits outside drone of my house every night at this time for like an hour or two. I don't really know the timing on it, but it's always there. It's really crazy. There's another one flying over right now, but that one's always stationary and just sits there. So, all right, well, let's. Now, this is when I was first starting to notice like the entire drone system. Okay. I think this one might be the one. I was a mess in Huntsville. I was being like killed every day. Okay, guys, for today's disclosure, we are now getting hit with radioactive microwave weapons. So April 7th, 2017. This is it right here. Here we go. Okay, so here we go. Because of my disclosure earlier, we are getting hit with. And it's going really fast. With directed energy weapons. guys, I am on the balcony with the iPad taping this. This is the architecture of radio application, and you can see the dome hitting my house. I'm on the balcony. My house is right there, and it's coming from this direction. They just moved it because earlier... Now you'll notice how fast it's going. It is going like ridiculously fast. I had to go on the balcony because my whole, like the entire place, you couldn't even like live in there. It was coming from that direction. You can see there's no dome at all. And you can see from here, and right now we have the same T-Mobile unknown device, same BBS ID. So yeah, it was under unknown device, and it was being run by a T-Mobile, some kind of T-Mobile device was running off of it, and it would be at 4 different corners. We were in the very back apartment, and it would like look at the cursor, be like coming from there, and then coming from there, coming from there, or coming from there. And I thought maybe it was somebody that had it like on a car, you know, and or like maybe a device that they kept moving to different areas, but no, apparently it was stationary on a tower, which after I got here to Florida, I found out about Antenna Search, and I was able to locate exactly what it was on. Here we go. Watch it go. But they're doubling. So whenever, like, there would be times when you didn't feel much of anything, but this device was always on, and then other times I would be getting hit so hard with the radiation, and you could see it was like tripling, like triple as fast as it normally was. During basically the murder attempt during December of 2016 and January of 2017, it was very cold in Huntsville. You know, it was like 35 degrees out, and I didn't even have the heat on. I had the windows open, and the temperature in the house was 75 degrees because it was just microwaved. You could feel the atmosphere in the house. Okay, so we're going to show more proof. Okay, I lived at 196 Jeff Road in Huntsville, Alabama. And that is right over in this complex here, right here. Now, my apartment was this apartment right here. We were in the very back of the building. We were right here in this apartment. And as you can see, where I sat on the balcony, it was coming from this way. So I looked up what was, you know, I went on antennasearch.com right here, and I put the address in. It shows all the nearest towers and everything. Well, this one right here was like the closest, and it was, you know, so I look it up in conjunction to our apartment, and it said it was near 5880 Waltriana Highway in Madison, Alabama. So what I did is I looked up our address right here, and, you know, looked up the address, or I put the coordinates in, and it gave me basically the same area but a different address, and it was 2.5 miles away from this right here. But since we were back here, it would be 2.2 or 2.3 miles away, because it was literally just going like over here. So we followed the directions, and let's see, and right here is where the tower is. So it must be right here, and then you can get information on what tower it was. I guess it's 120 feet in the air. overall height 897 feet. Yeah, I don't know anything really much about what kind of tower it is, but it shows the company and the exact location that they must have had the device that was hitting our house hooked up to. Um, yeah, so I mean, target individuals, you can find all this stuff out. Um, Architecture Radio is a good app to get. Um, I haven't had the that kind of a microwave weapon here in Florida at all. I've scanned for it. I haven't had that. I just have a dome of drones above my house. The person who's doing this to me is has deep ties to aerospace and Lockheed Martin, U.S. Army, Department of Defense. Has a master's in radiological materials. Um, yeah, so he would know how to kill me with radiological materials. So, and microwave weapons and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, fantastic. He's all of a sudden resurfaced again. I haven't talked to him in a very long time. Um, there's each of my perpetrators, they have their own, signature group of people. And I guess when I'm not, I guess they bring him into, when we need thugs to come after me. Because he seems to be in charge of all the thugs. Yes. So, yeah. I did have a relationship with him at one time. And apparently I didn't do what he wanted. And yeah, so, and I won't have a baby with him or anyone else from that crew. So apparently I should be murdered and killed with radiological materials. He's not the only one doing this to me. There are several people in this murder scheme. But it's almost like they each have their own specialty, and torture is his. So, yeah, fantastic. All right, guys. Well, that is my video for today. Um, yeah. All right, just more proof. Bye, guys.